All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back here to Geneseo High School Soccer. And we have the ladies on here tonight in a pivotal conference match between the Rock Island Alleman and the Geneseo Maple Leafs. And so this is going to go a long way in determining the conference title here tonight. So.
And as we get going here, Geneseo gets to start with the ball.
Here we go. We're getting ready to go, and we've got the normal setup here generally for Geneseo, and Geneseo is going to get the ball to start the first half, and we're underway. And I think you'll see here early on a lot of the teams on both sides try to get figured out here a little bit in terms of where they're going and trying to get control of the ball here. Jenna Hart has the ball. She tries to send it down the sideline, intercepted there by Alleman, who dumps it back into the box, who sends it forward. Allison Griffin has it for Geneseo. Nice pass up to Brooke Arms. Drops it over to Jenna. Jenna tries to send one just in the box to get there. The goalkeeper's coming out, doesn't really get control of it, and kind of squirting around, and was able to clear it out there by Alleman. And as we move along here, Alleman's trying to bring the ball up the field, sends it up there. Number 6 for Alleman has it. Chloe Adams is on there guarding her. She sends a shot, but it goes pretty wide on that there. That'll be a goal kick coming up for Geneseo.
For a goal kick for Geneseo.
Cadence has got the shot there coming up. And in tonight's broadcast, with a little switch on what we're doing here, I'm going to be going solo tonight as Dakota is being our PA announcer, stepping up tonight doing the PA. So if you didn't like hearing me very much in the broadcast, I'm sorry, but you're going to hear me the whole time. It's just how it's going to be. But nonetheless, play is continuing here off the goal kick, and Alleman has got control of it here. They get the ball up there to Kendall. Kendall went number 6. She tries to, they get a cross in there. Oh, missed there just by Alleman trying to get a shot off. Porter trying to dump him there. Yep. Oh, slight misplay there by Geneseo goalkeeper there. That'll be a corner. That'll be a corner shot coming up for Alleman here.
For Alleman, taken by number 7.
Last night, Geneseo played Pleasant Valley in a interstate battle there. It was a hard-fought battle there, won by Pleasant Valley 1-0. But on a better note for Geneseo, they played Peoria Notre Dame, a rival there in the region, and beat them 1-0 at Peoria Notre Dame. Net result on the corner kick is going to be a goal kick for Cadence. So
Geneseo.
Once again, as often as it happens in these early, I'd say 5 to 10 minutes of the game, they're trying to figure out each other in terms of who's going to be the controlling the possession, who's going to be able to win those 50-50s. That's a nice play there. That got through. Brock Arms has got it. Poked away by Alleman. 21, Kate Meyerhofer's got it. Sends it forward and went out of bounds. So it'll be a Geneseo throw-in coming up here for the Maple Leafs. And ball's going around. Looks like Jordan Porter's got it. I tell you, that wind is going to be a factor here early on. You see Elizabeth Maciejewski, she's battling with wind there for Alleman. She does get it eventually up to Lauren Newkirk. Lauren sends it down the far sideline. Taylor DeSplinter's trying to get control of it. Gets it back over, pokes it to Lauren Newkirk. She's been coming on strong here of late. She's trying to get the ball, and it looked like the AR was trying to call a foul, and center ref didn't see it, so play continues here. And this is Elizabeth Maciejewski over there trying to gain possession, and it gets knocked out. So Alleman throw in here. And again, that is Kendall Wendt, number 6, who is controlling early on for the forwards for Alleman. She's got it right in the edge of the corner of the box. She's trying to make a turn with it. Knocked out of there by Allison Griffin. And play is continuing on here. Alleman was able to get control back. Knocked away again. So we see Alleman is able to get control possession here early on. Trying to get a good shot option here. And so far, Geneseo is doing a good job of clogging up the passing lane. So they try to send a deep ball going in there. and that is taken nicely by the goalkeeper and dumps it out there for Jenna Hart. Jenna's trying to come up the sidelines, and she drops a deep ball down there in the Alleman end of the field. Chastity has got it for Alleman, who sends it forward. Allison Griffith, no foul called on the contact. She gets it up to Jenna. Little drop back there to Bailey. Bailey looking like, yeah, there you go. Nice idea. She drops it back to Elizabeth Maszewski, who then pushes it forward up to Lauren Newkirk. Lauren takes a shot in there, and that's picked up by the goalkeeper, Carolyn Maynard, for Alleman. So punt coming up for Alleman. And I think that Dakota here, being the PA and other people, they'd say the wind is definitely going to play a little factor, I think, in this game, especially early on. It's a pretty strong east to west wind, so it's a crosswind. And I think that's a corner kick coming up.
Deflected out of bounds for a Geneseo corner kick.
That was a shot Geneseo tried to take up there. I think it was Newkirk. Got knocked out of bounds. So this will be Jordan Porter for Geneseo taking the corner kick on the far side of the field with the wind to our back. So this will be an interesting first little test to see how they play that wind. Ooh, high ball. Is there going to be control? Eventually comes back out the other side to Jenna Hart. She has it. She got a defender right on her. She goes in, tries to send a low shot in there. Nice. That was a nice pickup there by Taylor DeSplinter. She almost got that. I think that's a goal. Yeah, that just went over the end line. So this is going to be
called a goal kick.
Goal kick for Alleman. But I tell you what, that was a nice shot from Jenna. She crossed that in, and Taylor she got a foot on it, and it almost looked like that was going to be heading in, and it just didn't quite have enough steam on it. Danielle Beach is checked in for Brooke Harms, but
ball deflected out of bounds.
Out of bounds on Geneseo, so this will be a Alleman throw-in. Got number 11 for Alleman. She throws it in. Michaela Warner's on that one. She's got Kirsten Bailey down there. And again, we've got Kendall Winch. You can see already watching, or no, that's not Kendall, excuse me. That's number 5, Ella DeSmet. Trying to learn the names here as we move along. All right. Allison shoots that ball up, goes out of bounds, so it'll be an Alleman throw. I think, and it's going to be a tough matchup. Alleman definitely plays well, and this is going to be one of those games where they're going to want to try to make sure who can control the time of possession of the ball. Danielle Beach has got it knocked away, though, by Alleman. And they get a centering pass in. Nice one-time quick pass, quickly picked up by Michaela Warner, sent back over there. And no foul called. So hasn't been a foul called in the match so far here in about the first 8 minutes of game. So far I think you're seeing the official letting the play continue on. And right over on the parent sideline.
There's a temporary souvenir.
And that is a throw-in coming for Alleman as well. All right, here we go. Ball goes in. Nice play by Michaela, but ooh, nice. That was even better by Chloe there. All right, ball gets taken back out, up to Bailey. Bailey Hazinga gets up to Lauren Newkirk. Newkirk tries to send it down with Taylor DeSplinter chasing the pass. Oh, she makes a good steal of the ball. She's coming in on the goal side there. She's looking to make a move. No foul called on the contact. And Alleman clears it back out, but Chloe Adams has it. She dumps it back down to Bailey. Bailey, I think, yep, smart play. She's given directions, gives it out to Allison. Sends it forward up to Danielle. Danielle gets it out wide there to Jenna. Jenna's coming in strong. Ooh, just didn't quite have something on there.
Just a bit outside.
It looked like it was the right concept, which is what you want to see, I think, Geneseo do, which was they went forward with the ball, then went wide with it, and then Jenna did a nice crossover that Taylor slipped, or else she would have had a good shot on goal. Alleman gets the ball back into play here on their own defensive side of the ball. The ball gets up to Kate Mayerhofer for Alleman, and she then sends forth, okay, here's a long run down there. Got Allison Griffin. Ooh, there's a little push. Was no call, I don't think.
Ball's lifted out of bounds for an Alleman throw.
And you see the Alleman coaches asking for what was the call on that. And here we go. Play continues. And you have Alleman with the throw-in. They get it into Wendt. went with Michaela Warner on her. She does a turn and a cross, and that's going to be easily picked up by Cadence Talbert there for the goalie for Geneseo. So we got a punt coming up. And she gives a nice shot. If Dakota was on the microphone right now, he'd be saying they might have a little concrete boot in the foot on that shot she had there. All right, we've got Alleman dropping the ball back with Danielle Beach. She's chasing them on the back and forth on that. Oh, that's what you want, a little enforced error, but it's picked up back by Alleman. And Jordan Porter steals it back. Nice step in there by Alleman, number 14, Mackenzie Burkett. On that pass, it was going to Taylor. Oh, there you go. Nice 50-50 win there by Jenna Hart. A little push, no call, which is just fine. So far, both teams have done a really good job of, if a ball gets down deep there as you're watching this, they're doing a good job of clearing it back out pretty quick. Ball gets down there a little deep. Ooh, Wentz got a ball on it. Nice save by Cadence.
Number 6, Kendall Wentz.
Kendall Wentz, she's been active as a forward so far for Alleman, and she really beat two defenders to the ball, made a little quick turn and a shot that Cadence made a nice save and a play on. Those can look easy on TV, but not easy necessarily when it's live, when you're having to do it. Alleman's got the ball about the midfield line here, trying to get some action going, and unforced error in their part. Ball went out of bounds. So this will be a throw-in for Geneseo.
Substitution in the match.
Got
Number
Jenna
9,
Hart coming out.
Seaman.
And Jenna Hart's coming out for Geneseo with the subs. We got Caitlin Seaman coming in for Geneseo, number 9. Seen some younger faces out here tonight for Geneseo in the game. I know Geneseo's been battling a few injuries, and I'm sure with the back-to-back tough games with Pleasant Valley, now you got Alleman here tonight. I'm sure they're trying to use everybody they can. Nice pass. She was kept onside. Danielle's going into the box. Can she get a nice shot? Oh, she makes a little dink and a dive. She does another shot. That's going to go in. There we go.
Some showers on it. Go, Geneseo.
All right.
Number 21, Danielle Beach.
As Dakota would say, as he said on the PA, whammy on the goal. Pour some hot sauce on it. So that was a nice couple of moves by Danielle Beach, number 21, that ended up in a nice shot in the upper corner. So we got a score of 1-0. Geneseo in the lead with 28 minutes and 10 seconds left to go in the first half. Alleman starts the playoff again here. So this definitely has got some momentum going Geneseo's side of the game, you know, and that confidence momentum goes a long, long way. Nice cutoff there by Geneseo on Went. First it was Chloe, then came Michaela, and they knocked it out of bounds. So this will be a throw-in coming up for Alleman, a little deeper on the Geneseo side, about the 18 box, just outside that. So throw-in comes in and knocked promptly out there by Bailey Huizinga.
Scored by Danielle Beach. And an assist by Caitlin Seaman.
That was a nice goal though by Danielle Beach. She really did a great job. She went for that upper corner, and there just wasn't much that goalie could do for Alleman on that. So let's see if we can continue to capitalize, keep things going. Jordan Porter, she gets a foot on the ball to knock it out. Caitlin Seaman trying to do something, going down the line with it. Danielle Beach comes back to the ball, which is what you want to see. Gets it, poked it out to Jordan Porter to Bailey. Bailey trying to, nice give and go up to Jordan. And trying to do again here, Danielle trying to go run for it right like that. There she is. She's got a piece of it. She sends it back into the front, and Carolyn Maynard for Alleman was able to cover it. So, again, you see a little speed there from Danielle Beach as she comes running up.
Stopped by the goalie.
And she doesn't give up on the play. And twice now she has been able to gain possession of it. Bailey Huizinga's got it now for Geneseo. Battling it there.
And we have a winner for the Roma's Pizza.
I think this
Casio Ekleg.
This was a foul on Geneseo. First foul really in the game, and we're almost about 14 minutes in here to the game. So this will be a free direct kick for Alleman. I believe it was called because Bailey was down on the ground trying to kick the ball. Nice anticipation steal there by Allison Griffin for Geneseo, trying to send it up to her teammate there, Danielle Beach. And I know those two, I know Danielle and Allison, they've played travel soccer together for a number of years, so they're going to be pretty in tune with what one is doing. Ball goes into Jordan, who gets it back to Allison, who sends it into the goal box, defended, picked up nicely there by Alleman. And I think sometimes that's what you hope for. You hope for, you send it in, there could be a mistake, a misplay on it, and you've got to capitalize on those. Jordan steals the ball back, gets it up to Danielle. Danielle sends it over to Taylor DeSplinter, and you're pretty darn sure they're going to pay careful attention to Taylor. Boy, she's got some good speed for Alleman. All right, so here we go. No foul called again. And I think the Alleman coach is looking for a little help on it. Ball gets centered there to Jordan Porter, who sends it not quite the right side to Taylor, so it gets intercepted. Ball gets quickly back down on the Geneseo end, though. And Alleman's got it, trying to make a play. Michaela Warner, she battles with it. She steps in and sends it forth. I think the Alleman player number 10 is down on the ground, and I think the official, Alleman's looking for a stoppage and play, and they did it themselves. So there's a stop and play for Alleman player that was down there that was battling. That's number 10, Kirsten Bailey, that's down for Alleman, and the Geneseo trainers quickly out there to attend to her.
Geneseo substitutions, number 17, Brooke Harms, number 15, Jenna Hart, and number 13, Taylor Minner.
So we got some substitutions for Geneseo.
12,
we got Brooke Harms and Jenna Hart back in, and we got number 13, Taylor Minert is now checked in for the first time in the game. Ball goes back to Brooke Harms. Oop, quick hard pass, went right through Taylor Minert. Bailey was able to pick it up. She's driving with the ball in there. See, and that's one of the things I think they battle with as Geneseo is when do you take that shot, because that line for defense is set up. Ball's coming back the other way here. We got Cadence directing traffic from the goalkeeper position. Ball goes up, gets to Alleman. Taylor gonna try to get it clear. Can't quite get it, but a little battle with 50-50. We got Wentz got it. Nice little left foot. She tries to, couldn't quite get enough muster on it. Picked up by Cadence. So this will be a goal kick coming up for Geneseo. With about 23 minutes and 45 seconds left to go in the game. Still 1-0 Geneseo over Alleman. All right, play coming back here. Kendall Wint was trying to get that there. That was a pass coming from Ella. So right now you see Ella DeSmet and Kendall Wint both working hard up there as forwards for Alleman, trying to get some action going. Oh, nice pass there. Great pass by Jenna Hart. Gets up to Danielle Beach. Ooh, she had it in the goal box, lost the ball. Nice smart play back to Taylor. And tries to get it dumped back in. There we go. Over to Lauren. Lauren's going to try and get a shot on it. Nice play by Alleman. Goalie, boy, she's just cleared it quickly. So Geneseo's going to dump it back in the goal box. Jenna Hart's going to be able to get it in the far end, just outside corner in front. Oh, there you go. Can she get it? Oh. That's twice so far in the game. Jenna Hart's had a nice cross, low hard cross that Taylor DeSplinter's gotten a foot on. Just not quite directional, just off just a touch, or I think this would have been 2 goals for Taylor. Ball's being battled for about the midline. Got Ella DeSmet for Alleman. She tries to send it down to her teammate Kendall, but picked up by Michaela. Michaela sends it to Danielle Beach. Beach over to Minert. And Minert again trying to connect it up to Taylor. And you can certainly see that Alleman's defense is paying special attention to Taylor DeSplinter. Kendall Wentz kind of going free out here with just above the goal box. It gets cleared out there, just inside there. And it's cleared out of there eventually by Geneseo up to Lauren Newkirk up on the far sideline. Gets it up to DeSplinter. Back to Newkirk. Boop. Newkirk slips, falls, was able still to get back up and control it, trying to get it to Beach. And Alleman just tries to clear it at this point. And Brooke Harms, that should be, I think, a Geneseo ball. I think that went off of the Alleman defender.
Off of Alleman, Geneseo throw.
Caitlin Seaman is checking in for Bailey Hazinga.
Into the match, Caitlin Seaman.
A lot of action occurring on the forwards
And
for
Allison
Alleman
Griffin, number
in
31.
number 5, Ella DeSmit, and number 6, Kendall Wendt. Trying to get something happen, but so far the Geneseo defense has been up to the match there so far. Nice clear back there by Michaela. Does go out of bounds. This will be an Alleman throw-in.
Alleman throw.
Looks like number 13, Isabella Pena, is going to be throwing it in for Alleman. That's a tough battle. You got to try to win those balls 50-50s, especially on those throw-ins. Nice play by Allison Griffin. She went in there and knocked that away from the captain there, Ella DeSmit there for Alleman. Ball comes back in. Allison again. She gets a foot on it, gets it to Danielle Beach, who promptly gets it to Jenna. She gets cut off there by Kate Meyerhofer for Alleman. Ooh, that should be out of bounds, and he's raised his arm. Yeah, okay, there they would let that go for the center ref. Let that go for a second, but eventually let that play out for a second, and then pick the call back up. So it's Geneseo throw in.
Geneseo throw.
Oop, slipped through Jenna Hart's legs there on the throw in. And I think they're calling for a switch, going to the other side. Gets over to Elizabeth Maszewski. Maszewski tries to get it up there. Stolen by Alleman, but Elizabeth was able to try to get a foot, and they call out of bounds on Geneseo. So there'll be Alleman throw-in coming up here. We're under 20 minutes, 19 minutes and 40 seconds left to go. So far, the only goal in the game is a goal by Danielle Beach for Geneseo. Battling hard for it here. Nice shielding of the ball there by Jenna Hart, who gets it over to Allison. Allison using her left foot, trying to get it up there. She is able to get it to Danielle. And you see that happen a lot for Geneseo. They get it up, dump it right back, looking for better opportunities. This ball goes out of bounds on Alleman. Unforced error. There's been a few of them on both sides here.
With that, in comes 2 substitutes.
Danielle Beach is checking out. We got Lauren Newkirk coming in, and Jordan Porter's in the game
16,
for Taylor Minard. All right. Okay. All right. We've got some talking there from the Alleman coach on some of the calls so far. No change. We got Kendall Wendt trying to make a shot. And there was 2 defenders. There's 2 people back there. Michaela Warner and Jordan Porter were on that and made that a little more difficult angle touch. So that sailed pretty wide left of the goal. So this is going to be a goal kick coming up for Geneseo's for Cadence Talbert. Going back to that certainly was some nifty moves by Danielle Beach to get that goal for Geneseo. That was just what the doctor would say ordered for Geneseo. Get off to a strong start like that. Isabel Pena's got the ball on the Alleman side, sends it down deep, but Michaela Warner's got it. She's got no one on her, so she sends that one back. And cut off again. Geneseo's done a really good job of the defense between Michaela and Chloe in that if a ball is in there for one person, nice shielding by Jordan Porter. As a side note, there we go. Unfortunate. Goes out of bounds, throw coming from Alleman. But as I was saying there earlier for a second, both Michaela and Chloe are doing a really good job of picking each other up. So if one gets beat, the other one's right there to catch it and make sure a play doesn't develop in that goal in the goal box shooting area. Alleman has the ball and sends the ball, tries to cross it over there to Kate Meyerhofer. Eventually she does get it. She does send it over. Got Jenna Hart on it. And right after that becomes Allison. So usually if it's something like that, if one person's on it, then comes the next. Nice interception there by Michaela. And threw a couple bounces around. We got Taylor DeSplinter's got it. Sends it on over there to Caitlin Seaman, number 9. Goes across the midfield line. She tries to do a dump in deep. And you got Lauren was just on it. Gets cleared by Pena for Alleman. So this will be a throw-in for Geneseo. And so far, I think that's where the biggest opportunities to come for Geneseo is. Geneseo really hustling for a loose ball or 50-50 ball, and it turns into a decent play. So hopefully that can continue here in the game. Got a stoppage in play. Oh, no. I don't know what we're waiting on here. Okay. I didn't see a signal from the official to stop the clock, and everyone kind of stood around there. It looked for about 20 seconds, and he signaled, "Go ahead." And if you want to ask me what that meant, I don't know. Ask Dakota. He's the PA announcer tonight. Dakota's telling me it might have been a brief mask break. Not sure about that, but Allison Griffin has it. Tries to drop it down to Lauren. Nice left foot. Is it going to get in there? Not quite. Nice attempt. That was a high lofted ball. And those can be tricky for goalies because you got to really track that ball, pay attention to where you're at and what's going on. Nice pickup by Chloe Adams there on the goal kick on the pickup by the goalie. Eventually gets control here by Alleman. And once again, Michaela Warner ready for that pass when it comes into the goal box area at the top of the 18. Oop, two guys trying to figure out. A little miscommunication by Geneseo. Jordan Porter. Got Kendall Wentz got it. And foul called on Geneseo. This will be a free direct kick. I think they were, that was,
This will be a direct kick.
Might have been Michaela Warner on Wentz there of Alleman. And I think they called a trip on that. All right, so ball's coming in. Didn't really have much of a chance.
Just a bit outside. Go kick.
Four, as Dakota would say. That ball went high. Watch out.
In the match substitution for Geneseo, number 21.
Talbert's going to be coming up with a goal kick here in a minute.
Number 4.
Got Brooke Arms. Brooke Arms has come out of the game along with Taylor DeSplinter. And you definitely see some substitutions occurring from Geneseo here. They've been pretty good about subbing people in and out tonight for sure. Moszewski's got on the defensive line being chased by Went. She gets it across. Caitlin Seaman gets it. She tries to do a dump in. Nice play. That's what you want. A little just misplayed. Lauren Newkirk just about might have had a really good breakaway. Gets back to Chloe Adams. Sends it over to Warner. Michaela sends it forward on up to Danielle Beach. Nice pass. Sends it outside to Hart. That's the kind of stuff that works well. No foul called there. Play continues on. And this is where it's been working well. Allison gets it. She tries to send it in the middle. This time it's getting intercepted by Kate Meyerhofer for Alleman, who sends it out there and goes out of bounds. So unforced error there again by Alleman. This will be a throw in for Geneseo.
Into the match is number 14, Ella Swanson.
And Allison Griffin, she's got that throw in. Nope. And the side official is saying out of bounds. So this will be a throw in for Alleman.
Alleman throw.
Got number 12, Audrey Erickson with the throw in for Alleman. Gets it down, eventually works its way. Nice poke away by Chloe Adams. It got down to Wint. Wint is definitely active when she gets the possession of the ball down there. She's going to go with it. Got poked away by Chloe. Eventually, Elizabeth Moszewski has it. Tries to send it forward up to Newkirk. Nice shielding of the ball by Newkirk. And no contact call. And the play's continuing. Oh, I like that right there. Nice interception with a chest interception there by Bailey Huizinga. Danielle Beach eventually gets it over to Jenna Hart. And you can look right now, you can see 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people back defending for Alleman. So Alleman is definitely really pulling people back here if needed. All right, ball got sent in, but there's plenty of Alleman people for the dump in right now. Pena gets it. She eventually sends it out of bounds. So this will be a throw in for Geneseo.
Geneseo throw.
So this is going to be one of the keys for Geneseo right now to figure out. If Alleman is really going to pack in a defense, what do you do to try to get a score? High deep ball goes in, picked up by the goalie Carolyn Maynard for Alleman, who does the punt. Nice kick, but again, nice job by Chloe Adams for the first touch on the ball. Gets it to Allison. Allison sends it up to Bailey about the midfield line here. She's going across the field and just gives it out to Elizabeth. I like that play. Gives nice possession, gives a better angle for a nice pass. But once again there, we got Alleman really trying to shut down any passing lane, even if it means really sacrificing a scoring opportunity right now for Geneseo. Michaela Warner's got it back on the other end and gets up to Ella DeSmit for Alleman. And Chloe's able to pick up the slack there, send it. Ooh, might have been a little arm push there on Lauren Newkirk. No call by the center ref on it. So Alleman maintains possession at the midfield line. One touch pass there by Alleman, picked up again there by Elizabeth Maszewski. Even with the Alleman girl draped on her, she was able to keep possession of it. Goes up forward at midfield line by Lauren Newkirk. She stops, drops, spins, makes another move, and there's the call.
Ball deflected off of Alleman.
I think that's going to be a direct kick coming there for Alleman. A little push on the arm there for number 2. Alleman was doing a little push on Lauren Newkirk, and I think that eventually got picked at. That was Colleen Kenny for Alleman. Okay. So we got a direct kick coming in, and it looks like he pretty much got Alleman spaced out here. 2, 4, 6, 8 people spaced out, and eventually, amazingly, Geneseo gets it to Jenna Hart on the other side, who's trying to make another play. Quickly knocked out by a second defender there, Pena. So this should be a corner kick.
Entering the game for Alleman, number 11.
Got Taylor DeSplint.
Bowling.
Taylor DeSplint coming back in,
6,
I think,
Taylor
she's coming in for Ella Swanson. Ella Swanson had checked in. Alleman coach has not been too happy so far with the calls, the way they've gone here in the game. I don't think he was too particularly crazy about the corner kick call on it. I think he should have been a throw in. End result here is, though, Geneseo's got it about the box line. Oh, I saw that there. They sniffed that out. Boy, Danielle Beach does a nice job of getting in there and trying to get that ball in the center. But they have got a ton of people. They've got now 9. Alleman's got 9 people in the box right now. The only person they've got out top is Kendall Went, number 6. She's out top by Elizabeth Maszewski, and you got a goalie. With the goalie, they got 10 people in the box in this corner kick. This would be an impressive score right here. Ooh, almost helped out by Alleman. Alleman kind of kicked the ball back to their goalie, got knocked out of bounds, so this will be a Geneseo throw-in for Allison Griffin. She quickly gets it in Jenna, knocked out of bounds by Alleman pretty quickly.
Geneseo throw.
So let's see if we can manufacture something. That's not bad. Dump back to Allison. And, had trouble locating the ball, popped up there, and eventually gets up to Elizabeth, back out there, and Elizabeth gets it to Taylor. Nice spacing. I think that's going to be one of the things, is getting that ball out wide if you can for Geneseo, and keeping some spacing to try to keep that Alleman defense pressure on them so they can't just pack that goal box. I think it also wouldn't hurt if we could see Geneseo take that ball all the way down to that end line, because you start to negate a defense that puts everybody in the goal box if you can dribble that ball all the way down that end line, then cross it in front of that net. Ooh, here's a chance maybe. And it's sent out of bounds. It should be. And I think it's it's Alleman's throw. I think they said it ricocheted off of a Geneseo's arm. So this will be a throw in by Pena for Alleman. We're at 6 minutes and 45 seconds left to go here in the first half. The score is still Geneseo 1, Alleman 0. Michaela Warner picks the ball up and sends it to Jordan Porter. Jordan sends it up to Taylor. Ooh, and I tell you, that's exactly what Dakota be saying right now. Is that Gopher just jumped up and bit that player right there. So that Gopher got Taylor to splinter. First time here. We've had a couple of times of players slip and fall. Newkirk sends a nice hard shot inside the box. It's out. The goalie's out of position. Nice pickup by a defender for Alleman, though. Chloe Adams has it. Wentz trying to make a play with it there at the midfield line, trying to send it forward, too far, easily picked up there by Cadence Talbert. Got Ella DeSmet. She's kind of grabbing it. Looks like a hamstring right now in the back of her leg, like she may have pulled a hamstring, slight hamstring there on that, trying to run up. Right now I got Taylor DeSplinter's got it for Geneseo number 6. Looking for some options. Dumps it over to Allison. Allison up forward to Jenna. Jenna trying to make, and the Gopher held that ball down for a second, and eventually Geneseo's able to try to get it in that middle. Boy, but that middle, they've got four to five people all in that middle anywhere right now. Alleman does. Going out wide would be an ideal situation. When we go out wide, good things happen. Trying to make a run. Here comes Alleman, and the ball goes out of bounds, so that'll be an unforced error on Alleman's part. So Geneseo throw-in coming up. All right. Ball gets back into play. Allison gets it up to Jordan. Jordan back to Allison. And tried to connect it up there to Danielle. Oh, nicely played there by Alleman, number 14. Sniffed that pass out, short little pass. So we got a run coming on for Alleman, coming back the other way. Elizabeth Smaszewski, she's guarding. Oh, that was a nice little dig she did right there.
Less than 5 minutes left in the first half. Geneseo fans, let's get behind these Lady Leafs and make some noise!
All right, here we go. Geneseo's trying to make a play with the ball here. Oh, Lauren Newkirk, is she gonna, what's the call on this? A hold. They called a hold on Alleman. This is going to be just outside the box. And
kick.
See where the official puts it at. Puts the ball outside the 18. And pretty good angle, I think, here.
Here's a great scoring opportunity, Geneseo fans. Come on, let's make some noise for these Lady Leafs right here.
All right, here we go. Tough.
Taking the free kick is Elizabeth Majewski.
We're going to have, let's see, is the official going to say that's okay? Yeah. All right. Elizabeth gets the ball up there, goes in. The shot bouncing around. And no call on a couple people falling down. Ball gets up to Alleman's Kendall Wint. She's being guarded there by Chloe Adams going across the Geneseo side of the field. Keeps the ball in play, comes back towards the center doing a lot of dribbling, and she eventually does a drop back there to number 2, who tries to send it forward. Nicely shielded. I think that's one thing, if you could watch back and you could see it closer if you're here, Geneseo has done a really good job of shielding the ball from the Alleman player when they do get a play on it. Nice shot. Again, Ella DeSmet, she kind of grabbing the back of the leg. She had a shot there, and it was nicely picked up there by Cadence Talbert. Eventually, she dumps it out to Allison. Allison dribbling up the middle of the field to Jordan. Jordan pulls back, looking at Taylor DeSplinter. DeSplinter gets it out there to Elizabeth. And that's another good thing Geneseo's been doing a pretty good job of so far. Anticipating where the ball's going pretty good. Patiently looking for some opportunities like right here. Got a ball up to Lauren Newkirk. Lauren Newkirk tries to kick it off the Alleman player. It's still in bounds. Picked up eventually by Bailey trying to make a play, a 50-50 right there. Both of them are fighting for it. And Alleman does get it, but right to Elizabeth it goes. Elizabeth sends a deep ball. AR is waving on the far side. I think he's calling, saying the ball was out of bounds, and so they'll bring the ball back over on the far side of the field for a throw-in. Should be an Alleman throw. Yep.
The call is a delayed out of bounds call, which should be Alleman.
All right. We are at 1:35 seconds left to go in the first half. Let's see if Geneseo can get something here and maybe get another good scoring opportunity or even another goal. 2-0 would be a great score here at the half for them. Ball kicked in. Lauren Newkirk, she gets it. First person to touch the ball. And that's a big thing. First team that touches it generally wins it, so that's a good thing. Ooh, deep ball in there. Chloe Adams is guarding it. Playing tight on Kendall Went. Kendall slipped for a second herself. Still able to maintain composure, but Chloe Adams was right on her. She is dogged, right on it, guarding with her.
1 minute left in the half. Let's go, Lady Leafs. Let's score some goals.
Okay, here we go. Ball is eventually cleared out of there. Up to the splinter to Newkirk. Newkirk trying to send.
Come on, Lady Leafs. Let's finish it right here. Come on.
All right, here we go. Ball comes out. And I think our PA announcer's got everybody fired up sufficiently here with about 25 seconds left here to go in the first half. Talbot easily picks up the ball. And we'll have a punt coming up for Geneseo. Ball gets picked up again first by Geneseo. Danielle Beach this time. All right.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And that'll be your halftime. Okay, so 4 shots on goal for Geneseo, 1 shot for Alleman with a score 1-0 at the half.
To wrap up that half there, we have 1 goal.
All right. Welcome back here to the second half of Lady Leaf Soccer here with the Western Big Six matchup. It's a pretty pivotal matchup here between the Rock Island Alleman Pioneers and Geneseo Maple Leafs. Here to start the second half, scores 1-0 Geneseo. Alleman to get the ball to start the second half. Geneseo coming out in their normal 4-2-4 lineup, 4 defenders. 2 mids and some forwards. All right, kickoff, here we go. Ball action's underway. Kenny gets the ball for Geneseo. And this is going to be Alleman throw. It's going to be interesting to see how the second half develops in terms of can Geneseo continue to stop on that defensive side there against Kendall Went. And all right, there you go. There's a shot, comes back in, and the ball gets cleared out. I think Cadence has maybe hurt there for the goalie for a second.
Timeout for an injury.
And we.
For an injured keeper? If it's a head injury, yes.
All right, so it looks like Cadence Talbot is down right now for Geneseo. All right, a little back and forth between the two coaches here as far as the injury and what's going on. All right. Looks like keeper for Geneseo is able to get up. Trainer's out there talking, trying to make sure she's okay. I think she may have had a head injury. Can't tell whether it's a head injury, neck, upper back. I'm not sure which it is. But right now we got a little stoppage of the play with the first 45 seconds into the second half. So got 39 minutes, 17 seconds left to go when they do resume play. And center ref is giving them time, but I'm not sure. I think this is going to be Alleman's ball right here in front of us. And trainer has come out. I think we're about ready to begin here. This will be a direct kick there.
Alleman has a direct kick.
Kate Meyerhofer here, 21. is, oh, hold on. We got a little stoppage. Center ref is going to over to the AR.
Geneseo goalie is going to be okay.
He's communicating something, the center official, to Cadence. I'm not sure what. He's saying that she has to come off the field, I think.
Doesn't need to come off. No, she doesn't need to come off.
Well, yeah, she's got to come off the field, I think, because there was a head injury. And so right now, got some talk between the two coaches and the center official about what is happening. So we got some discussion as to whether the goalkeeper needs to come off the field or can the goalie stay on. Right now, I do see the Geneseo backup goalie is, she's going to have to come in the game. She's going to have to come in there, so it's quickly trying to get sweats off, get the gloves on, and come in. So Cadence is coming off, and apologize here, I gotta pull up my sheet here so that that's right, Addison Smith is coming in as goal here for Geneseo. All right, so center official is, looks like we may be ready to go. It was pretty heavy contact there between I think it was Kendall Wendt and Cadence at the time. So ball finally goes into play. Here we go. Game is restarted. Kenny tries to corner something in, and it's just right where Geneseo likes it, which is on the side of the net. So this will be a goal kick coming in.
Now entering into the game, number 1.
So with that brief stoppage, that is allowed Addison Smith to check back out and has allowed Cadence Talbert to come back in at goal. I don't think the coach Morton was too particularly pleased with the way that had to happen, but when it's all said and done, no harm, no foul. All right, out of bounds, Geneseo. So this will be a throw-in by Kenny, number 2 for Alleman. For the Pioneers. Discipliner is able to steal the ball away nicely. She's diving deeply back in there. Ooh, she can make a cross here. If she can get it quickly. She does. Sends it, and it just goes behind the goal. That was a great individual effort there by Taylor Discipliner. She was able to take that ball and really go all the way down the side of the field and make a nice cross. It just, that wind certainly can play some havoc with it there. So this will be a Pioneer goal kick, and that is taken by the defender. Bailey Hazinga gets it, trying to get it to Danielle Beach. And, it comes free. Can she get it? Oh, look at that. Once again.
Goal by Danielle Beach.
Once again, Danielle Beach with some big individual effort there. That was from Bailey Huizinga that got over to Danielle Beach. And that was an assist by Bailey that got up to Danielle, and she just made a really nice 50-50 play and went in for the goal.
As a reminder, for every Geneseo goal scorer.
So the result we have now, as I like to say, is it's 2-0 or 2-0 Geneseo over the Pioneers
Number 13
with 37 minutes and 40 seconds left to go here in the game. Change, we got Pena coming in there for the Pioneers and the kickoff. And away we go.
On that goal,
this makes this game
number 21,
a whole lot more confidence builder going here. 2-0 for Geneseo at this point. Kendall Wendt, I'm sorry, that was Ella DeSmit to Wendt. Picked up there by Allison Griffin, who sent Jenna. Jenna trying to get some Something nice pass up there. Gets intercepted by the Alleman. And Kate Meyerhofer, she's trying to do something, and it eventually ricochets off of Griffin, so this will be a throw-in coming for Alleman. So far, Geneseo has done a really good job here in this game of really controlling and limiting how deep and how far they go. Got Danielle Beach again trying to send it forward. Nice pass to Bailey Huizenga. Huizenga's got a little mini breakaway. Can't quite keep control of the ball. Someone comes back over behind, and that should be a goal kick. Or is it? No, it was.
Corner kick.
It was deflected out of bounds. And like I tell Dakota, it's kind of nice you get these 2-for-1s. You got a shot, but you also, because of deflection out of bounds, get the corner kick. So,
and we have a winner for that La Roma
setting up the corner kick
Congratulations.
is going to be Jordan Porter, kind of going in the back, going into the wind here. Jordan sends a high ball, can't quite. It's a tough one. That was a tough one to handle. Taylor has it, sends it back out to Jordan. I think she's going to try and get this back to Elizabeth Machewski, who tries to send it in the goal box. Nice pick up there by Newkirk. Trying to find an opening in there. Nice little opening. It deflects off of the goalie. Whoops. And Bailey kind of tripped over the goalie trying to see if it, because it kind of got deflected around there for a minute, but eventually controlled by the goalie for Alleman. Nice pass pick up by Elizabeth Machewski. Up to Newkirk. Newkirk trying to battle there. Elizabeth, she's fighting hard. That goes off of the Alleman forward, so this will be a throw-in by Elizabeth Machewski. She tries to get it up there. Ooh, that could have been a handball called on Alleman, but it wasn't. And Taylor got her foot stepped on, so she's stinging right now. Out of bounds on Alleman. And that's been one of the themes in this game here is some of the unforced errors by Alleman on knocking the ball out of bounds. And Geneseo also taking advantage and resetting it for throw-ins by knocking it off of them. So that one went off of one of the captains there, Ella DeSmet. Elizabeth tries to send it. Ooh, kind of ricocheted off of number 3 there, Izzy Pink. And it's a corner kick because it kind of ricocheted off of her head. She tried to get a header, and it ended up going over the end line on Alleman. So this will be another corner kick with Jordan Porter taking it. Let's see if she tries to loft a high one in that wind. I don't know if that's the good play on that, or it would be better for the low liner into this wind. We'll see what she plays. A little high ball again, gets hung up, and we do the same thing. We do get it caught up. She sends a low liner this time in. Danielle Beach trying to get it. And Jordan sends one left foot just wide for sure there. So that'll be a goal kick coming up for the Pioneers for Maynard.
Number 17.
Got Brooke Harms coming in the game for Taylor DeSplinter, I think, with that little footstep. She had her foot stepped on there by accident. So she'll probably take a breather for a minute. Goal kick comes out of there for Alleman. Kendall Went, number 6, has got it. She makes a turn with it, trying to make a run with the ball. Chloe Adams points it out to Elizabeth. She's going to go up the field. She does. She gets it up to number 9. Another defender for Geneseo. That's been a good thing. Geneseo has been able to really control things. Nice steal by Bailey Huizenga right there. It's nice to see how they've been able to not have to pack in all the defense and pull everybody back in. They still had 2 or 3 people up on top.
Alleman throw.
Out of bounds by Geneseo. And so, but once again, Geneseo first touch on the ball in the throw-in, able to control it. Ooh, Alleman might try to make a little run, quick little touch pass there from, yeah, there's a foul. Yep. Allison Griffin, she bumped in pretty hard there to the Alleman player, so that's going to be a direct kick right there.
Foul called on Geneseo, direct kick.
So Griffin with the contact for Geneseo, results in a direct kick. Alleman's bringing in quite a bit of them here. Geneseo's trying to play a higher line. force a little tougher shot. It gets knocked out. And nice play made there by Cadence.
Shot was
She
deflected
recovered
by
real
Cadence
nicely
Talbert
on
for
that
a
one.
corner kick for Alleman.
Because on that initial shot, she went low and she wasn't able to control it, and it came back out pretty sharply, and she had to hop up and get a finger and knock it out of bounds again. So we got a corner kick coming up now after the direct kick action here. 31 minutes and 45 seconds left to go in the second half. 2-0 Geneseo. Corner kick coming up here. A little more into the wind. Goes right in front of the net. Knocked out of there by Geneseo. Back in there. Newkirk trying to play it. And knocked out of bounds by Alleman. So this will be a goal kick coming up for Geneseo. Number 7, that was number 7 for Alleman there. Made a corner kick and to try to make a play. Chastity Colburn there. All right. Alleman is yet to try to figure out how to get through this defense, which has definitely been a help. Right there, that was a great play. That was helpful, and so they eventually Geneseo gets first touch on it.
Ball rolls out of bounds.
Now this is the last home game of the regular season for Geneseo here, and they're going to be having the regular state series playoffs for the spring sports. So the good news is we're going to be seeing full playoffs here for the Geneseo Maple Leafs.
Geneseo throw in.
And I believe their first matchup is going to be coming up next week for the playoffs. So stay tuned for that. Pay attention, because we've had a great season so far for the Lady Leafs, and there's no reason to think why they wouldn't do well in the playoffs. Throw-in comes in. Battle between an Alleman, two Alleman and Geneseo. Alleman eventually gets control back to the defensive line, tries to send it forward. Easily picked up by Maszewski, who gets up to Brooke Harms. Brooke Harms, she gets control up over to Bailey. Bailey over to Lauren Newkirk out wide. I'd like to see this. We go even a little further wide up to Danielle Beach. She's had 2 goals already. Sends one into Lauren. Can Lauren get a good shot? No, not quite. She couldn't quite get that one off. Gets back to Chloe. Chloe dumps it back up to Allison Griffin. Allison dumps it back down to Jenna Hart. Trying to find opening. Get Alleman off their defensive game. Knocked off of Pena, so this should be a corner kick coming up for Geneseo.
Geneseo corner kick. Going to be taken by Jenna Hart. Into the match, entering play is Taylor DeSplinter.
Well, I definitely, at this point, I think you could say 2 players that have definitely stood out for Geneseo has been Cadence Talbert. She's had some few nice saves for sure that she's had in there, and no doubt Danielle Beach with the 2 goals. Corner kick comes in, goes out to Taylor DeSplinter. She tries to get a shot, and she threads the needle on that one.
On it.
Taylor DeSplinter, number 6, with the goal.
Taylor DeSplinter.
Whammy!
From Jenna Hart.
Whammy, as Dakota would say if he was doing the broadcast with me. So the nice corner kick, bounced around a couple times, picked up the loose ball by Taylor DeSplinter, who sent it in. She did a nice cross, because if you could see from here, boy, I tell you, she threaded that needle between a couple of defenders. And I think actually the defender was shielded from seeing the shot because of that. 3-0 the score. Action's underway. Alleman player is down on the ground, out of bounds. And we have a stoppage in play.
Injury stoppage.
3-0 is the score.
With 28:59 left, goal was scored by number 6, Taylor DeSplinter, and assisted by number 15, Jenna Hart.
All right. So 3-0 is the score. So far, we have 7 shots on goal for Geneseo, 3 shots for the Alleman Pioneers. Coach for Alleman is coming out there, and is along the Geneseo trainer is also out there right now. And I think whichever team does win this game tonight is definitely going to have the inside track for winning the conference title here, which is always a great to have happen. Winning the conference of the Western Big Six is not easy, no matter what sport you're in, no matter what you're doing. All right. It is kind of cold and windy out there tonight. For May 27th, this sure feels more like April 10th. Pretty steady crosswind.
With that third goal, caller number 5 to La Roma's for a free 2-topping pizza goes to Allie Craig.
All right. Well, the La Roma's pizza's been given away.
Player. They were just happy for Allie.
All right. Here we go. So here we have the match going underway here. Hopefully soon. I think they're looking at. I can't quite tell. It looks like a lower leg injury there for the Alleman defender. It's good to see that she's back up. I think they were looking at her knees. And, yep, and this is good to see. You don't want to see anybody hurt out there, and it's good to see she's walking off on her own power. Trainer is, for Geneseo, is going back, so I don't think this is going to end up being any type of serious injury. This is number 3, Izzy Pink for Alleman. That was, looked like she took a hard fall. And so both the coach for Alleman and and the player have come off the field here. And I kind of was right here. Looks like that number 6, one of the captains for Alleman, Ellie DeSmet. I think she's had a muscle injury there in her upper leg, because she's just now was spraying some. Looked like some icy freeze on the leg, trying to keep it going good. But nonetheless, we're about ready to start play again with a throw-in by Taylor DeSplinter on the sideline. And here we go. Out of bounds on Geneseo. Throw-in coming up for Kenny for Alleman. She takes the ball, throws it in, doesn't even get it inbounds. So this will be a throw-in. Should be a throw-in at this.
Geneseo throw.
Yeah, it's Geneseo throw. The ball never came in. I almost think it should have been a throw-in down there, but yeah, that's exactly what the call is here. No. And now they're going back. So there was some debate, and the call's made. So finally, ball goes into play here. Got Kendall Went, number 6, battling with DeSplinter. Eventually gets back there to Elizabeth Moszewski. Brooke Harms battling, trying to chase that ball down there. Geneseo's doing a good job here trying to keep this pressure on, keep this momentum up. We've got a little loose ball action there. Eventually picked up by Alleman. Bailey Huizinga gets a pass from Porter. She gives it back to Porter. Picked up by Alleman though, stolen away. Yeah, that's a good play. That could have been a breakaway for Alleman there, but nicely picked up. Ball gets sent out to Moszewski, who gets it out wide to DeSplinter. And I think that's something that's going to help Geneseo even further. Nice switch of the field, trying to get it. Allison did a good job. That was quick, could have been stolen away there on that. Michaela Warner's got it midfield line. Dumps it out wide to Jenna Hart. Jenna trying to get the ball down there and is being battled by Pena. Looks like it was Brooke. And out of bounds. So this will be Geneseo throwing.
There's a temporary souvenir, Geneseo ball.
All right. Looks like on the defensive line for Alleman, we got number 9, Abby Glacken, Carolyn Kennedy, number 2, Kate Meyerhofer, and Pena there. Isabella Pena. Oh, ball goes in. Taylor tries to make a cross in front. It goes all the way through in front. Picked up again there by Jenna Hart. Goes back. Ooh, oh. The ball just kind of finds the Geneseo foot. Eventually got Maszewski deep down to Splinter. Tries to get it in there. Goes overhead. No one's. Oh. That went off of Brooke Harm. Looked like that went off of kicked Brooke Harms' shoulder there, so it went out, deflected out of bounds off of her. So.
Injury timeout.
All right. Got another Alleman player that's down on the ground over there. So this is going to be a goal kick, and so we have a stoppage in the play again here with 25 minutes and 39 seconds left to go in the second half. You're starting to see a slowdown in the action here. We've had a couple of injuries now that are kind of really dragging the play down a little bit. Good news is still 3-0 Geneseo. So this is still works out pretty good. Coach for Alleman walked out their ways, and I think it's not a serious injury. I think it even might be a cramp of some sort, or Charlie horse in the leg there for the Alleman player down on the ground. We do have a number of Alleman players.
Is bringing in number 25, Kate Mehoshko. Number 23, Skylar Thorpe.
Well, I'm not going to try to pronounce that player that just came in the game. The PA for Geneseo struggled with that one. That's how things work. Okay, yeah. So the Alleman player, that's Carolyn Kenny, that is, looks like stretching out the leg there. And again, don't want to see any player hurt or injured. Want to see them all doing well. She's walking kind of gingerly on it, so yep, she's starting to head to the sidelines here and then work her way back down to the bench so we can kind of get play continue going. All right. All right, we've had a couple of substitutions come in there for Alleman. Skylar Thorpe, 23, has come in
Into
for
the bench,
Alleman.
number 16, Ella Meyerhofer, and number 3, Izzy Pink.
All right. So we got one of the captains on the forward side, Ella DeSmet's come out. Play started up by Alleman, trying to get a run going, building it up here. They do connect a couple of passes, and they fall down. Looks like we got another Alleman player has got either a foot stepped on or a twisted ankle. I'm not sure, so there might be another stoppage in play coming up. Or that gopher jumped up there and got that Alleman player. Not sure which it is, but I know it was a player that just checked in. Okay, play's continuing, and we have a foul called on Alleman, so this is going to be a direct kick. I'd say this one's about 25, 30 yards out on the Alleman side. Looks like Jenna Hart's going to take the kick. We got Danielle, Brooke, Taylor in tight, goes off of Pink, goes off of her head. And then Maszewski came up and said, I'm just going to rocket a shot in there, and it went wide and over the top. All right. Got Maynard there in goal, but it looks like it's going to be Isabella Pink's going to be taking the goal kick. No. A little slow coming off there. I think this was number 12. I think this was the one that got her foot, either got her foot stepped on or a twisted ankle. Oh, it might have been a heel. I'm not sure. Play continues here, though. We've got Elizabeth Masiewski, got the ball, gets it up there, number 26 to Geneseo. Michaela Warner has been controlling it. Looks like 3-4 players trying to converge on Taylor. Jordan is able to get the loose ball. Nice. She tried to make a good play there. Taylor did let the ball go through and pick it up on the other side. Eventually, Elizabeth got it. Madeline Roberts, it's 26. Got Madeline Roberts for Geneseo is checked in for the first time in the game. We got a throw-in coming up for Geneseo. 23 minutes left to go in the match here. Got Roberts gets it, and Moskiewski just sends a rocket to the middle of the field. Eventually gets back around to Michaela Warner at the midfield line. She's got plenty of room. She tries to send one up and she does connect it to Jenna Hart. I think you'll see here in the playoffs, I think you'll certainly see. I'm looking for Geneseo to make some noise here in the playoffs and hopefully make a nice deep run, especially with the way they're performing tonight. The win against Peoria Notre Dame last Saturday. Tough match they had against Pleasant Valley over on from Iowa side of the river. And
out of bounds.
I think I'm definitely looking forward to seeing some good wins here in the playoffs for them. Alleman has the ball in the throw-in. Right now, Alleman's been definitely having a tougher time in the second half of trying to get something going. Right now, they do have the ball deep. They send the ball wide. It's still in. It didn't go out. And that was eventually kicked out by Masiewski. So it'll be a throw-in for Alleman. Alleman does quickly throw it in. They get it up to number 4, just on that side of the box. Deflected there by Taylor DeSplinter. Taylor eventually then picks up the deflection off of number 14 of Alleman. And we got control back by Geneseo. And I think that's one of the nice presents you see from Jordan and Bailey and Taylor. Have a nice calming presence. If they can get the control of the ball, they are able to get something going. And this one eventually worked its way down to Maynard for the goalie. She picked it up. We got 4. We have 4 Alleman players getting ready to check in at the next dead ball for them. Again, first touch of the ball by Geneseo, resulting in play coming back. Brooke Harms trying to get something going. She gets it on out wide, which I like. Get it out wide. Oh, that's a corner kick coming up right there, guys. Wow, that was close. Mishandled slightly there by the Alleman goalie. And it got past her, but it went out of bounds instead of going in the net. So this is a corner kick coming up with Jenna Hart there up top with the wind behind her. And she lofts a high floater up in the middle. Gets a foot on it there by Taylor DeSplinter and Danielle. It goes wide and out. And so this will be a Geneseo throw-in. Roberts looking, Madeline Roberts with the throw-in. She drops the throw-in back down. Nice easy throw-in to Masiewski, who gets it to Taylor, who's got one person on her. And that's what you like to see. A nice aggressive move to try and knock that ball away from the player, but not foul either. Nice little move by Porter, trying to get something going. Another player steps up. So far, Geneseo is doing a good job of kind of keeping the ball on their end, trying to keep pressure up. But with so many defenders back for Alleman, it's a tough challenge asking to break through. And, Gopher jumped up and bit Roberts. She had a slip and fall there for Roberts. That Gopher got her. I tell you what, it is a cold spring night here as far as end of May temperatures go. So this will be interesting to see. Ooh, nice touch. Oh, here we go. Roberts has got a shot. Oh, picked up by the goalie for
Good
Alleman.
shot on goal by Danielle Beach. Stopped by Alleman's goalie. Goal kick.
That was Madeline Roberts with the goal, with the shot.
Correction. That was Madeline.
All right, here we go. We got the goal kick sent out by Alleman. Again, picked up by Geneseo. And that's been, to me, the big story of the game. Winning the 50-50 battles by Danielle Beach with 2 great goals. It gave us the 2-0. And then winning the ball out of the air, gaining first touch and first control, which really helped them. And to really try and make things happen for us and get some nice offensive runs going.
Into the match for
All
Alleman.
right, we got
Number
four
21.
Alleman Pioneers
Meyerhofer.
coming out. Got a stoppage in play with 18 minutes and 3 seconds.
Number 5.
Oh,
Ella
he's doing a
DeSmet.
mask break.
Number 7, Chelsea
All right.
Colburn. And number 2, Colleen Kenny.
Now, normally we do these mask breaks because it gets kind of hot when you're running around and doing the mask breaks and a water break. But I'd have to say, I don't know if it's really necessary on such a night like tonight because it's pretty kind of cold and chilly. I don't, I don't know if I need to take a break and have my mask down. And honestly, if you're watching it, most of these ladies aren't having their mask up. Anyway.
After that quick mask break, into the match for Geneseo, number 4, Bailey Hazinga. Number 27, Lauren Newkirk. And number 14, Ella Swanson.
All right, 18 minutes left to go. Mask break is over. We're ready to get it going again. Okay, here we go. Got a throw in coming for Alleman. Kenny's looking to make that throw.
Alleman throw.
And she gets it up there. Ooh, nice little spin move, trying to get it past. She does get that back past her, and nice strong kick by Wint. But it was not much support on it to help. So Cadence got it pretty easily. Nice strong. My gosh, concrete boot in the foot on that one. That went all the way back. Holy moly, 2 people. Oh, look at this has resulted in a play. Can she get it in?
Oh, just a bit wide.
All right, Brooke Harms just missed that out wide. So this will be a goal kick coming up for Alleman.
Leads to a goal kick for Alleman.
Being that this is the last game for us here doing the broadcast for the boys and girls season, I wouldn't be remiss on my part to thank Keith for all his help doing the video. It's been nice of him to allow us to come in and help out, and we're just thankful the weather's held tonight so that we can do this game tonight, because when that weather's not good, it's hard on the equipment to want to try to do those games. So if anybody's out there wondering why some games we do, some games we don't, it's because Keith's trying to cover all the sports, number one. And number 2, the weather's got to cooperate. So we're very appreciative of everything Keith and Dave and all those guys do for us behind the scenes. All right, 16 minutes, 15 seconds left to go here in the game. Geneseo had the throw in. Taylor Splinter trying to do something with it.
Geneseo throw.
And that's a Geneseo throw. Alleman coach thought that went off of Geneseo leg. And called a foul there on the push on Maszewski. So this will be an Alleman direct kick just across the midfield line here into Geneseo territory. Kate, nope, actually he said nope, it's on the other side of the line is where this kick needs to come from. So Kate Maryhofer is gonna, for Alleman, is gonna be doing the kick. We got Jenna Hart ready to check back in here at the next dead ball. Well, did he call a trip or is this a delayed? He didn't call a trip on it. She must have gotten ball. So Geneseo comes back with the run here, trying to get it up there to Danielle. They do outside wide, which again, I like to see that because she drives it in back to Taylor. She does. Taylor back up top to Bailey. not quite good control on it. Goes on back. All right, Newkirk has now got it. And, all right, both teams battling hard here for the ball, valuing every possession. And that's what you like to see. Tough, hard play. You're going to have some fouls. You're going to have, in this type of game, you're going to have a foot inadvertent stepped on just because each team is fighting hard to each possession of the ball, each shot. We got Newkirk trying to send it in the center, picked off by Kate Mayerhofer, who drops it back to Pink. Pink is trying to get it back out to Kenny. Kenny tries to get it up the line. She does. And picked up nicely, controlled there by Alleman. Went has it, Went gives it back. We got Kendall Went trying to make a move. Gives it up to number 7. Number 7 going across up top to Kate Mayerhofer. Goes out wide, but nicely sniffed out. That was nicely picked up by Ella Swanson. She's just coming back strong on the other side of the field. She's just going to go all the way if she can. And eventually runs out of steam there, and ball gets picked up by Alleman. But that was a great play by Ella because she came out. Ooh. All right.
Foul called on Geneseo.
Foul's called on Allison Griffin after everything's all said and done here.
Direct kick.
As that was happening there, that was a nice play by Cadence Talbert. She came out strong, came out of the goal box to knock that ball back. That eventually resulted in a foul called on Geneseo. Direct kick coming up here for Kate Mayerhofer. She sends it, but easily
shot by 21 Kate Mayerhofer.
Picked up there.
Stop
and that was nicely done. I say easy, but they're not always easy for a goalie, that's for sure. And she's doing a good job out there tonight. Another concrete boot shot here by her. Face shot taken by Pink for Alleman, who does send it over. Oh, nice play. Oh, yes. Oh. Sideline ref called it out on Newkirk. That was a bang play there, and it was awarded to Alleman, which is going to happen. You're going to have calls go one way, calls go another way. Throw in by Kenny. She's got a noticeable limp there for Alleman, so you definitely could take advantage of that if you can get something going. DeSplinter gets it out there. Bailey couldn't quite catch up to it. Alleman trying to make a run again, but Elizabeth Maszewski, she sniffs that out, and away she goes. Let's see if Jenna Hart can do something against Pink. Oh, she does. She gets that ball back from Pink, sends it into Newkirk. Newkirk trying to get it inside there, and Pena did a nice job of letting that ball go through to the goalie. So the goalie's going to try and kick that ball out there. And does. Bounces off the center official. Alleman picks it up. They're putting more effort. They definitely see more of a concerted effort as we're getting closer to the end of this match with 3-0, 11 minutes and 20 seconds left to go. Alleman's definitely putting more people. Let's see if we can take advantage of it. They don't have as many back on defense. Brooke Harms gets it. She gets over to Newkirk. Newkirk's looking. She's got some space. Looking to drive. Nice tip up by the goalie for Geneseo. I'm sorry, for Alleman. Newkirk took a nice big shot from outside the box, outside the 18. Nice tip up and save, so ball's back into play. Got Michaela Warner, nice shielding, working hard there against Kendall Wendt. That's been a battle all game long between those two. Geneseo won that one again. And just crosses the end line.
Ball rolls out of bounds.
Stoppage in play. Not quite sure why he's stopping the game. I don't think there's an injury.
Number 4, Sophia Fernandez.
But he has. Kenny's come off for Alleman. She's been having a persistent limp. She was the one I think had a cramp or muscle pull earlier in the game that had an injury timeout. But nonetheless, the game is underway. Alma's had a tougher time definitely controlling the ball. You definitely see that they want to.
Ball deflected off Geneseo.
Deflected off of Newkirk, so this is going to be a throw-in for Alleman. Uh-oh, this could be something. Oh, ooh, wow, that bounced off. Oh, wow. That was a good opportunity for Alleman right there. Kendall has been working hard all game. She had but she had to work hard for that shot too. Chloe Adams definitely wasn't going to let that come easy. Actually, as Chloe had fallen down there and battling for it, the ball looked like off of her leg or her foot towards the goal.
Alleman, number 16, Ella Meyerhofer.
And that kind of allowed for a shot for Kendall that went wide, which eventually we knocked out of bounds, so there'll be a throw-in on the far side for Alleman. Here we go. Bailey guarding DeSmit. Chloe trying to get it out of there. No call on the push there. And nice play by Michaela. Michaela had no fear, Michaela Warner. She sends and that is a ball set down there by, looks like by Brooke to Jenna. Jenna trying to get a shot on there, and that one went just wide. Goal kick. Just crosses the end line.
Goal kick.
Well, this is going to be interesting to see here as we come down here to the final minutes. 8.5 minutes left now to go. 3-0 still. That was first touch by Alleman. And I believe that's a foul. It was called on Taylor DeSplinter for. I think it might have been a high leg on that for DeSplinter on that, trying to get control of it. So this will be a free kick for Alleman, and Pink, number 3, is ready to send it down. Michaela Warner has done an excellent job again right there on trying to do a good job of limiting all the opportunities for Kendall Wint or for Ella DeSmit. Definitely have a lot of battling because you see a lot of 50-50 balls right now. Both players from both teams hitting the ball at the same time, so it's causing some awkward soccer balls to kind of go one place to another. Oh, and we got another Alleman player that's down right now, so I think we're going to have an injury timeout. 7 minutes and 13 seconds. This is right on the sideline there. So this was number 9, Abby Glacken. She's come off the field.
Number 3, Sydney Sexton. And number 20, Liz Manti.
So we got Liz Monte and Taylor Splinter actions under play. Taylor has it up top to Bailey. Bailey tries to get one in. And wasn't controlled cleanly by the Alleman goalkeeper. And so it ends up being a corner kick coming up. Looks like we're going to have Jenna. Yep, Jenna's going to take this one here. Let's see if she can get a nice shot for somebody. You see the defense for Alleman. They're pretty well spread out. Here we come in. I like this. Nice low shot. And I think this is a corner again. I like the concept. With that going into that wind from this side of the field.
Corner kick again by Jenna Hart.
Let's see if she can get one to Brooke. Brooke Harms is right there in front of the goalie, right there. Let's see if she can get one. She does another, a little higher this time. Ooh, almost knocked in. Another corner kick. That was almost knocked in by the own Alleman player there. They knocked that back, knocked it off one of the other players out of bounds. So, 6 minutes left to go here in the game. 3-0 Geneseo.
Corner kick for Geneseo.
Shots on goal, we have 10 for Geneseo, 4 for Alleman. Here we go. Corner kick coming up. Sends this one a high floater because it's up. Oh, she has the right. Oh, Taylor. Good. Boy, I tell you what. Taylor would say, could I have that one back again? Because she had the shot. She came in flying, and it just, she hasn't been able to quite get those shots right on as she normally has. She's still doing wonderful. She has a goal already for the night. 2 for Danielle Beach. Ball sent into play by the pink for Alleman. Picked up by Geneseo. Oh, nice. Oh, there should be no foul called. Wow. I thought that might have been a push in the back, but there was none. So play continues. Geneseo still gets the ball back.
Ball deflected out of bounds. Geneseo ball.
Again, Geneseo's done a really good job of when they sense players on them, they have that man on, so to speak, they'll just knock that ball off of them out of bounds to regain, keep possession of it. Michaela Warner has it, sends a rocket down the other sideline, deflected back to Bailey Huizinga. She gets it, sends it up to Allison Griffin. She tries to send one, goes past the Jenna, and it goes back to the goalie for Rock Island, Alleman. As the game is worn, I definitely can start to see how the goalie is for Alleman's kicks just aren't quite as deep as they were initially. And so, because of that, Geneseo's bringing it back again. Ball's bouncing around. This is what you need. Oh, come on. Oh, I thought Brooke was going to have a chance. Could Jenna here? Nope. Getting pushed around. No call. Official says play on. All right. This has definitely been a game where there has not been a lot of fouls called. Pretty much let the game play on has been the officials' take on how this was going to go. And he's been pretty consistent about it. And this is out of bounds off of Alleman, so Geneseo throw in. Ball goes into Sydney Sexton. Sydney's in the game for the first time. Yeah, and that's smart play right there. Chloe, Elizabeth, and Michaela have just been a wall back there on the defense. You could just see how she, Kendall Witt, number 6, she is just burning a lot of energy all game long trying to track these balls down. And there's usually one of those 3 defenders has been all over it ready, just like they were that time. So we get the ball back again, goes to Brooke. Brooke tries to get a pass in there and can't quite get it through, so Alleman's trying to make a run back coming the other way. Oh, gets over the head of Chloe, goes wide, still in, and now it's out of bounds. Goal kick is the call.
Goal kick.
All right. All right, we got, I think,
into the match, number 12, Hannah Vondra.
yeah, Hannah Vondra's come in for Allison. Allison's had she's had a really strong game here. And this official's been a little different in terms, I think, of how we've done. We've had a lot more stoppages in the game. Caused this game to kind of go a little bit longer, but nonetheless, it's all worked out in our favor because here we go. Taylor DeSplinter tries to get one, but got deflected off of. And there goes another one that's going to go in. Right there it goes.
Hey, pour some shout.
Whammy.
Taylor DeSplinter.
Here we go. Taylor DeSplinter with the assist from Jenna Hart on that one. And so that is definitely going to probably, as they say in Green Bay Packerland, you can put a dagger in it, I think, maybe. I'm not sure.
Goal. 5th caller to the world of pizza.
But here we go. Game is underway here. Oh, deflects up. Yep, he stops it. Deflection off the official on the pass.
Number 6, Taylor DeSplinter scored the goal with an assist by Jenna Hart with 2:04 left in the match.
So, score is 4-0 Geneseo, and unless something else happens here in the last couple minutes, I'm sure this is probably what we'll end up with the score-wise. No, we got Oh, mishandled there. So by Cadence, she's been fighting hard all game, doing good. So this is a corner kick coming up for Alleman.
Geneseo.
So they're going to definitely try. You see Alleman trying to hustle. Pink is coming up for the defensive end, number 3. She's trying to dump down in the box, try to put an extra player down in there. Everything's tight, and unfortunately, that just was an errant corner kick that went behind the goal box pretty far. So no harm, no foul. And I think you'll probably see Geneseo take their time here with 50 seconds left in the game. And it's 4-0.
45 seconds left in the match.
All right, here we go. Ooh, collision there with Pena and Sydney Sexton, I think that is. Ball at the midfield line. Geneseo did a really good job in this match of disrupting the offensive flow for Alleman. Alleman just was out of sync this game. For so much of it, they just couldn't quite get that cohesion and consistency going on. We got Jenna Hart trying to make a little run here at the end. She's got a little breakaway, deflected. She tries to hit it again, come back for it. Pena eventually clears it out, but it's picked up by DeSplinter, who dumps it back to Liz Monte.
And with that goal,
and that's it.
The winner, Harvey Morton.
That's the game. So the final score is 4-0.
Everybody give a big congratulations to the new Western Big 6 winners with a record of 7-0, undefeated on the season in conference. Overall 12-2. But before everybody leaves, give another big round of applause to all the seniors that are out here on the field right now they just won't get to see this place anymore. Congratulations to everybody, Alleman and Geneseo. Great match tonight. If you didn't hear who the winner of the pizza was, I'll repeat it. It was Harvey Morton.